Oh hey guys! What's happening? So, tonight on You to Stream, You the People chose, and then it came down to a three-way tie. And then I had to choose for everybody. So, put the control in the fate of the D3. And, well, that's exactly what we're gonna do. It just so happened to roll on Metal Gear, and guys, I kinda like Metal Gear Rising a lot. So, no complaints here that ended up being the game to derp around with tonight. So, what I'm doing is that I've completed the game on hard. And actually, if I can pull this up here. Yeah. I actually did pretty good on it, rank-wise. Except for, the first one, I had some pretty bad luck on fighting the Metal Gear Ray. And then I go back and play it again on easy, once I figured out what you can and cannot parry. I actually did really, really well, because I found out the only thing that changes between the difficulties is not the kind of attacks they do, it's the amount of damage you sustain. So, as you can see, once I figured that out, and what I can and cannot parry, I did considerably better, and I'd like to do that again here. So, there is one mission in particular that annoys me, that I only got an A on. So, we're going to try to fix that. Well, I don't have Coke, I only have Mr. Pibb Extra, which is like a cherry sweet version of Dr. Pepper. Anyway, what I'm trying to do by 11:30 is there's a bunch of unlockables, collectibles in this game, if you will. And one of them is for these data storage cards. And I'm missing two of them. I've got all the others and I know where they are. But one of them's very easy to miss. And the other takes more patience than I had to go back through a mission and play it very specifically. And they're both in, they're actually both in back-to-back levels, so this actually works out very well. So, this game has chapter select, which makes it very easy to do. And it doesn't matter what difficulty level you play it on, it carries over from every difficulty level, so you can do whatever you will. And just for brevity's sake, we're just going to go ahead and do this on easy. And because I will be doing a Revengeance stream from start to finish, you can actually get through this game, if you're really good, in about 3 to 4 hours. So my last playthrough for easy was, yeah, 2 hours, 49 minutes, and 49 tenths of a second. So, it's totally doable. So, we'll see. So, without any further ado, let us go back and do this mission right here. Now, no, never use the assist. That's dumb. So, basically, I'm just going to be running through here with the Foxblade. If you pre-ordered this game from GameStop, they gave you the Foxblade as a DLC bonus for pre-ordering the game.
Police are still investigating a motive.
And I won't say it makes the game too easy, but it gives you that level of empowerment that you get in video games like Crackdown, where you know you're not invincible, but you're certainly capable. So, it certainly helps things. And I'll demonstrate how in just a second. if I get quiet, I apologize because I have to think. Because I'm trying to buy upgrades, and the easiest way to get those upgrades is to get money. And to get money, the easiest way to do this is to not farm, like every blog on the internet tells you. It's actually to get S ranks, because on average you get about 5,000 apiece. And through the course of a level, you can easily get 100,000 without even exerting yourself that much. Come on, buddy, fire on me. Okay, don't. Oh, come on. There we go.
Get off!
Whee! I just realized I don't even have Ripper mode turned on, and look how easily I'm just going through these guys. Foxblade is amazing. You also get more points for doing the Zandatsus. Whoops, just bumped the camera. There we go. Let's turn it on. Yep. Boom.
Get off!
Hopefully you'll pick up some tips for yourself whenever you decide to get through this game. Whoops. Come on. Up too late. For most cases, to get an S rank, you need to not sustain any damage and get at least one of these electrolyte chambers. Performing the move called the Zandatsu. Is that all of them? Yep. So. And on... Oh, I keep forgetting he shows up. That always startles me.
Through the buildings. You will follow me.
How is it infinite? What do you mean handy-capable? Oh, you're killing me. They can get the Zandatsu.
HQ, requesting the stone be designated
And
for
those
heightened
two
security.
big guys that I just took out, those are considered
Upgrading security
bosses.
status.
And you just saw how quickly I ripped right through them. How is it infinite? The electrolytes? I'm still not sure what you mean by that. What I do mean is that the electrolytes give you all of your health, and that meter below your health is your fuel gauge for doing the what is the blade mode, which is like the equivalent of bullet time, but for using your sword. So you get it all back every time you do it. But when you have the blue wig, which is what I'm wearing right now, you get infinite of that gauge, so... And whoop!
Get off!
Oh, it's because I'm wearing the blue wig. You get more of the, there's guards that you'll come across in the game that have, mission information stored in a holographic memory cell in their left hand. And if you collect those, the Doctor can actually go ahead and make various items based on the intel that he collects, and one of them is the blue wig, which is a throwback to Metal Gear Solid 2, which was Raiden's unlockables. Snake got the infinite bandana and the stealth camouflage, and Raiden got a series of wigs that allowed him to have infinite grip, infinite oxygen, went underwater,
Your route to Denver has been plotted based on data culled from
infinite
various
ammo,
security
and then there was the stealth
systems.
camouflage as well.
And the of adding a guidance
So.
device to your chassis to ensure you do not stray too far. Handy, eh?
Matt, I'm so hardcore you don't even know, buddy.
Here comes more of this.
Boom. It only takes one. S and D. Oh, hold still. I'll make it better. I'm so cruel.
That is the wrong
Oh,
way.
hush, Wolf.
Follow me.
It's okay. I mean, at least the thing works. I mean, the problem that I'm running into is that what displays a 16 by 9 on the TV that I'm using right in front of me here is okay because you have to press the aspect ratio button to get it to stretch out, but over on the Elgato screen it's all compressed. So I have to set it to 4:3 to get it to display properly over there, but then when that happens, it's no longer in the correct aspect ratio because it's a big mess. It works, it's recognized by both the XSplit software and the Elgato capture software itself. It's just the aspect ratio is all goofy. Now, one of those data mine cards, it's up here. It's one of the ones that I missed, and I completely derped in not realizing that.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car.
Do you...
Look,
Oh, of course I'm
company-
using Foxblade, Matt.
I
Say you say...
just
Doctor.
you won't change.
And your...
There, Rose.
You do... They...
Yeah.
Well, no.
Uh,
Well, I do...
And be free!
Yes, Tovarich.
Yeah, man, you get the Foxblade DLC from GameStop for the pre-order. There's no reason to use anything else. This thing is the best damn sword in the game. Training wheels, Matt? I have no idea what you're talking about. There are no training wheels because I didn't get the Foxblade until you have to purchase it in-game. So that means I had to get 200,000 credits to actually be able to buy it in-game and be good enough to do that, and then get another 300,000 credits to get this thing maxed out. So there were no training wheels, Matt, so F yo couch. And hold still. Oh, come on. Well, only one more chance. Oh, come on. That... You guys saw it.
Get off!
Matt, in all seriousness, those first 3 levels are harder than the last 3, so... Besides, there's a weapon that's similar to this called the Armor Breaker that you get once you get all the intelligence and beat the game on hard, and it has the same effect as Foxblade, but it's nowhere as good because it's not Foxblade, so I really don't care what you think. Just because it cuts enemies super easy doesn't make it any less easy to try to do a Zandatsu.
Use it to reach the roof. Traveling
Or
atop
Danzatsu,
buildings will
I can't remember how
minimize
it's pronounced.
enemy encounters.
And give me that. Kane, chill out. Sigma's one of my friends. He was an employee and has gone beyond that to be a friend, so I would appreciate it if you would chill out. He just likes giving me a hard time.
Get off! I'll still kick your ass!
Oh, come on. And boom. Did I miss anything? Nope. What's up, Don? Tomb Raider.
Doc, what's your stat?
We should be...
You should.
Right, not even so...
I'm not even sure.
Appre-
Do I have to put the both of you in timeout? Come on. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I sometimes screw this part up and just fall straight to my death. So let's see if I can avoid that this time.
HQ, we could use some support.
There we go.
Contact. Get off.
Whoops. Oh, they got me. Bull crap. Wow, Matt, you don't have to leave. Jeez.
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending back up. Bullseye. Get off!
The other nice thing to do in the Zandatsu is that you're pretty much invincible during that time, and it throws off the enemy timing a little bit. So, in doing so, you actually make it a little bit easier on yourself, because most of the time the enemy attacks will go right through you. Now, it can totally work against you, though, if you're fighting against a bunch of guys with guns, because, well, you have to be moving in order for you to deflect bullets. So, it works both ways. And also, if you don't have the VR mission, there's one right there. So, I got all those. Glad to have that finished. Not to say that they were particularly hard to find, it's just that, you know, one less thing to worry about. Oh, Handy Cable, I'm sorry. Obsidian Sigma's name is also Matt. So, yes, Don, this is where the action gets nice and quick. Whoops. Come on, move.
Here comes another attack.
Gotta get those bird guys first. Oh, crap. Remember that part about the guns working against you? That might happen here in a second. Oh, never mind. Crap. How many are there? Just need one.
Bullseye. Get off.
Come on. Overhead, overhead, overhead. Nope. Alright, fine, be that way. Is that all of them? Yep. That is the first time I've done that without having to reset it. So that's actually cool. Because at this point, when you're going through the game and you've beaten it, and you're trying to get points, you know, there's no sense in to try to not get anything less than an A rank. Otherwise, you know, you may as well just blow through everything and not even try, and what's the fun in that? Well, that works too. Yeah, see? See, I got shot when I was in midair. Well, Kane, that's what happens when one assumes. Actually, I'm surprised you haven't seen him before, because he's been in the stream chat, and he's even played with us in some of the Street Fighter nights, so pardon me for being surprised you actually didn't recognize the name. But then again, you know, there's a lot of people on the internet. He and I actually go back a long way. He was actually a customer of mine when I was still a manager for GameStop, and whoops, I think I just screwed myself. Hey, I got an achievement. That's always good. Yeah, I just screwed myself. I'm not gonna get an S rank for that. Oh! Okay, maybe I will. Wordman, you might have strep. You might want to go see someone about that. Oh, it's okay, Kane. We all make mistakes. If Matt, if you're still watching, you know, you don't have to leave. All right. Now, you can normally stealth kill that guy, but it's a whole lot easier if you just let him see you so you can trigger this fight and just kill helicopters. Because for some reason in this game, if you stealth a section, it doesn't count as a battle. And if you, rather than getting an S rank for getting through there undetected, the game gives you a 0. So that actually affects your grade at the end of the level, which I think is ridiculous, but maybe they'll title update it and fix that. Okay, one of the data storages is actually one of these guys, which is kind of ridiculous. One of those sliders, the flying bird things. And gotcha! Now, I'm actually doing horrible because the camera... Oh, come on! What? You saw it. Whatever. I totally forgot what I was just about to say. Now, there's a hostage up here. And just totally use a stun grenade and take them out. Where did you come from? Meanwhile, this guy's probably pissed himself.
Thank you. Oh God, thank you. Don't let those fuckers get away with this, okay? Thank you so much.
And what are you gonna do? Just hang out?
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead.
Jetstream Sam, like all the bosses in the game, parrying helps. And if you have the offensive-defensive move, whenever his sword flashes yellow, offensive-defensive, you just press X and A and you do this little move right here. Which is great for getting a shot off on somebody and then getting out of their damage range. Works great on Monsoon as well. There is no spoon. I will, Don, because I actually have spring break that week, so that would actually be something very cool to do.
This must be the railroad.
It would have but it was
Yeah.
as a
I'm gonna try to sneak through the last part until I get to the very end, which is where the next battle is. So we'll see how it goes. It's no big deal. I can take care of the gorilla-looking dudes if they find me, but hopefully they won't, because I'm better than that. But you know what? Accidents happen. It's what you do when the accident happens really determines your ability, and not so much avoiding the accident altogether. So, life lessons, kiddos.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose
He
yourself.
said expose. Just gonna chill right here behind this box and wait for him to turn around when he gets to the edge of the platform. You know, with guys with forward-looking infrared, and you'd think they would be able to see through that, but their loss, I suppose. Don, if you can get there, go. Just take a lot of pictures to share with us for later. You know, for posterity's sake. Because not everybody has the luxury to go to those things. Hey, buddy, come on. Stabby, stabby. Dude, Nero, what is going on, man? It has been a while. We've missed you. What the? Little bastards. I forgot those guys were there, but you know what? It's okay. These guys are easily disposed of. And even easier to deal with. What? Oh, there was an overhang in the way. That splash damage should have caught it, but whatever. There's plenty more where that came from. Yeah, work would do that too, I'm sure. Are you still at the pharmacy, man? Or have you moved on from that? I actually was considering that for a while as a place of employ. Let's see, is there any more of those? Nope. So we're just gonna wait for this dude to show up. Because who doesn't love hiding in a cardboard box in a Metal Gear game? Yeah, no, there's the usual problems, but... But it sure beats the pants off of a sales job. That is correct, Domino. There is a Chivo for doing this section without IR. And I foolishly decided to attempt it on my first playthrough on normal. Because that's how I always play my games. I always play them on normal because that's how, in the world of the game, how it would normally be. And I quickly realized when I was down to my last repair kit how dumb of an idea that was. Because I still hadn't fully figured out how to parry. And worst of all, not only had I not learned how to parry completely, but I was also extremely bad at reading these guys' moves, because when you do get spotted, and you will if you don't have the IR on, how bad to predict these gorilla-looking guys' movesets. Yeah, doing it without IR was painful, especially considering what happens next if you're not particularly good at doing things. Alright, here we go. Come on now. Come on. Oh! So much for an S. Still time to do an A. Oh, it was enough. The no damage bonus can really save your ass. Although there are just you really should get in the habit of whatever battle you're going into, of getting at least one Zandatsu or Danzatsu. I can never remember what it is. Because most of the battle requirements, if you get no damage and you get at least one of those, that is a guaranteed S. So you should always get in the habit of doing it just to cover all the bases. Because I'm not one of those guys that's going to be able to remember every single one. It's Zandatsu, okay.
It would appear your only way
Because the reason why I think I got it
return to the
backwards
sun.
is that there's actually an achievement called
Right.
Datzatsu, where they transpose it to make it a meme. Alright, here we go.
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters.
And bring it down. And then whoops. Get it good. Don't you dare shoot missiles at me, buddy. Crap. See? If I gotten one, that would have been an S.
Enemy ahead, Raiden. Avoid fighting if you can.
Tree. Light. Tree. Light. Now, this segment here I know is not a stealth segment, so... I mean, a battle... Man, screw you, buddy. Ruin my surprise. He's gonna plan to wipe you all out. But... you guys just want to make it difficult for yourself, I'm... be happy to oblige. Holy crap. Peanut butter M&Ms are like the next best thing closest to a Reese's peanut butter cup. Yeah, and you know that's really funny, Nero, is that
Next objective marker.
when this game was announced, I was wondering if it was possible to do a no-kill playthrough, because I've been so accustomed to doing that since the release of Metal Gear Solid 2, where they introduced the M9 Tranquilizer. And they ended up doing that in the remake in Twin Snakes, and then they did it in Metal Gear Solid 3, 4, Portable Ops, Peace Walker, all of them since then. And I was wondering if it was possible to do that in this one, and they said, oh yeah, there's a boken, a wooden sword, that you can do that too. It does not have the same level of satisfaction at all. And the funny thing is, the no-kill bonus is the same amount as the Zandatsu bonus. So you really don't have any incentive to pick one over the other. Oh, come on. There we go. I only did it to experiment with it, but also there's an achievement for doing 10 battles without killing anybody. And in those 10 battles, I experienced more frustration than fun. So I'm sure there's going to be some super hardcore speedrunner out there that is going to do that, because that's what he does. Whoops, too late. That's going to be doing it, you know, just so they can show off how awesome they are. But I'm not that guy. Oops.
The stalked LQ-84 Fenrir, unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
Where's the dog? There's the dog. What the? Go, 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 go! Got hit. Will Wheaton found his burrito, thank goodness. I was wondering how Burrito Watch 2013 was going. You know what, I'm just gonna, instead of being all fancy, I'm just gonna go right up to him and kill that guy. It's the two guys with the RPGs you gotta take out first. Demon Jesus, another former employee of mine. George Mason, graduate for computer science. Eric Medina, so if you are ever in the need of a computer programmer, then he'd be your man. The RPG just passed right through me, did you see that? That's great.
The stalked LQ-84
Oops, come on, there we go.
Unable to speak. A real dog has a
Dude,
far
the certificate
greater
amazing
intellect.
is amazing. Oh, gotcha. Nearer what? Oh, All Sport, Gatorade, and Powerade. Pardon me. I definitely know it's in Pedialyte. So by this game's theory, if Raiden was really down on his luck, he could just go to a pharmacy and get like a 2-liter of Pedialyte and just chug that. Oh my god, you're right. They could have had massive product placement in this like they did with Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay. The card is... There it is. Yes, this game has some minor platforming segments. And... well, if you cut all the scenery to pieces, then you really kind of screw yourself. There we go. One down, one to go. Now, well, I thought the whole concept of the iPod was cool. It sure beats the Sony Walkman that they introduced in the Peace Walker, because the Walkman hasn't been relevant since the days of the compact disc. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Apple. If I could get a Windows phone, I would do it in a heartbeat. I love Zune.
Isn't this all a bit much? Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico. Jetstream, Sam.
Well, technically there was marketing in Metal Gear Solid 3 as well. I did not know the Calorie Mate was something that you could actually buy until the credits showed up. And then a vendor table at MagFest 10 was actually selling them.
You're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
My sword is a means to an end. To protect those you'd
Watch me prey on some people right now.
What am I even fighting?
What? Didn't release it quick enough. Whoops. Missed him.
How did I wind up like this? Fighting with these guys. Bullseye! Why would I do this to myself?
Come on. There we go.
Get off! There's no reason for me to be here.
Ah, too far away. I'll try. I'll let her know, Don. There was a marketing, whatever, since Envious One where they had to pay monies for Otacon.
Right.
Really? That seems a little weird. Which came first? Otacon, the convention, or the character?
Emotional state appears highly volatile. I am sure you do not intend to abort the mission, but I suggest you
Okay,
avoid combat
so
for the time
supposedly there's a battle that I missed somewhere, and I'm wondering if it's this one right here. Because right now, all you can do is just stumble and just swing your sword like a derp. So, I'm using the Fox Blade, I've got Ripper mode turned on. I'm going to go ahead and see if I kill everybody here, that it will... if this actually counts as a battle, and if it does, this is going to be stupid. I know the name is registered, I just... well, if it's registered... I know it was registered in Twin Snakes, it's been so long since I played the original. And I gotta be honest, guys, I have a hard time going back to play the original. That game is not aged well at all. I mean, probably the most frustrating thing about it for me is that it was released after the DualShock 2 came out, and the game does not support DualShock 2. Which makes it sneaking up on people exceptionally hard. Way harder than it needs to be. And, well, that's your opinion, Domino, and I have a different opinion. That's how the world works. But, you know, the fact that you have to go to your inventory screen every time you need to use a key card, the fact that you automatically go prone every time you use a sniper rifle, you know, there's just a whole bunch of stuff in there that's just that just really shows that to me, it has not aged well. You would do that, wouldn't you, Nero? I'm gonna piss this guy off, literally. Her. And... well, they found me, so let's see what happens. If this does count as a battle, I'm going to be really disappointed. But more importantly, wondering how in the world they expect you to kill them before they kill you. Well, there's that too. The story is still top shelf, but the gameplay itself is just ancient. Like... Twin Snakes fixed everything that was wrong with it by implementing the gameplay from its sequel. And some people said, oh, it makes it too easy. You go play it on Extreme and tell me how easy it is. That counts as a battle? Are you kidding me? Well, I think we all learned something tonight. The thing is that you can take damage. Oh, hell no, Domino. That's how a gunfight really works. You don't circle a room shooting wildly. That's how you get yourself shot. Besides, it makes it even more dangerous for you in first-person view, because Ocelot gets far more aggressive on normal and above on ricocheting his bullets to actually hit you. And he uses the steam pipes against you as well. When I do the Metal Gear Tribute stream later this summer, I will hopefully be able to show you exactly what I mean by that. And now, and this is the part where you can't press any buttons, that it's all scripted.
Not so black and white
This
now,
is where
is it? Is your cause
Sam
just?
talks to us.
Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you.
Don, I'll stream the original and show you how it's done, and then I'll say this game still hasn't aged well.
How pleased you are to chop.
And I'm not just blaming the visuals. I mean, that I can look past. I mean, I played it years after it came out.
That is until the
Alright. This guy is probably the worst boss in the game for doing the achievement for beating him without getting hit. And I'm not even going to bother trying because I really don't care enough to do it. But more importantly, I haven't figured out the combos that you need to do to get an S rank, because you can go ahead and do this guy without getting hit. You still have to do more damage than I can deal to him. And it's just a total pain in the neck. I know that's part of the reason why I don't like it, Domino. You can't do no kills. Like, it's impossible to get through the whole section with the staircase without killing people. I like the fact that you can do no kills. Really requires you to think more, because you know the solution to that problem will yield different consequences. Because it's so much harder to, like, kill someone and then you have to hide the body. I mean, who wants to do that? I ain't running on rations, I'm saving those for liquid, thank you very much. This part, throw a grenade at him. Funny story, first playthrough, didn't know you could do that. Oh, can't do it that time.
Welcome to my utopia. Magnetic power.
Oh, bullcrap, I blocked that. Come on, buddy. Boop. Yeah, I found 4 to be harder to do, only because of the dwarf geckos inside of the hangar. Yeah, I know, that's the thing that drove me crazy, because chaff grenades I used all the time in every game that they were in, and the fact that there was only a super finite amount of them showed that, like, at least how I try to justify it in the course of the game, that the Patriots have found how to clamp down on those production because they knew that they could be used against them.
Now what will you do? Jack Ripper. You're dead. Bullseye.
Well, that's new. I only got a B the last time I did it. Oh, that's interesting. Dude, I looked at the achievements for freaking Guns of the Patriots, and they are so freaking crazy go nuts that I may even not get them, just because we're talking over 100 hours plus of work of successive playthroughs. I mean, that's just nuts. Yeah, he did the curvy stuff. Isn't that great? Oh, no more Assassin's Creed. Please, no more. Did I get all the armor breaker yet? Nope. Let's fix that. I guess that's all that's left is the stun baton, but you don't get that until you finish VR. So... Okay, so here's the original body from Metal Gear Solid 4, which I got from Konami by registering on their website. Save me $2. So let's do that. And just unlock all these just because. And to make Domino happy. There you go, Domino. I'm so over Assassin's Creed. I am so close to just going ahead and selling my factory sealed copies of 1 and 2 Special Edition just because it just looks so dumb now. Like, it started out being something cool and meaningful, and then the twist about the sci-fi aspect was revealed. I was like, okay, it can still work, and then I saw they turned it into their own Call of Duty yearly recurring franchise. Bull crap.
I'm sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. We are looking for... If you do not comply, I will need to contact
You do that.
local law enforcement.
Watch out! Keep on track.
That's a missed opportunity right there. That's disappointing. And I'll explain exactly what I'm talking about here in just a second. Get the other one. Get it all! Whoop. You know what, this feels right. Domino, I'm sorry I ever doubted you. I just wish they didn't make you have to buy it with in-game currency to do it. What'd you do, just let everybody come up to the top of the stairs? Okay, so...
Raiden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way out
Okay,
here.
so... Here's the thing. We all know Frank Yeager's visor can open, because he does it at the end of Twin Snakes, and you can actually see his face. I think it would have been good if the visor was open when you don't have augmented reality going on and closed when you do. But whatever. That's a minor gripe. I mean, he only really did it to show Snake who he really was. Oh, and by the way, one of those data storage things... Whoops. I screwed up. Yeah, if they had Gray Fox voice DLC, if they got, what's his name, to come back to do, that'd be great. One of the data mine storages is right here where I'm standing, so... Free tip. And if you need upgrades, kiddies, you need weapons, there are your weapons. Your weapons of mass derpage. And it helps to collect it because you get more money from, you know, doing stuff like that too.
The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator. and
Well, here's
make
the
it
funny thing,
operational.
Don. They may look
splendid
easy, but it's
idea.
going to
By all
require at
means,
least
yes.
8 playthroughs, if not
Seems
more.
the guards
But
are
also on
storming
top
the
of that,
building.
it doesn't
Right,
read your
get
save
back
data,
to the
so you
entrance.
have to do it
Find
all
some
over
time to get
again.
the elevator operational. You can
And
control
considering
the
I did the
QTT
vast
as well,
majority
yes? Give
of
them hell.
those already prior to the update because I'm a Metal Gear fan, it is soul crushing. Soul crushing to have to do them again. You know, even if they like synthesized Raiden's voice a little bit more, you know, gave it the little echo.
Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
Whoa! Now you've noticed I've taken a couple of hits, and you're probably thinking, Tom, why haven't you restarted? Well, guess what? This is one of those sections that you don't have to.
Go to the elevator, Raiden.
You could actually take quite a bit of damage in this place and have it not affect your rank. Whoops, stupid gorilla things. Oh, fine, is that the way it's gonna be? Come on, buddy. Come at me, bro. Whoops. Yeah, Frank, this is an exoskeleton. He's not a full-blown cyborg. I mean, you gotta remember, the guy went into a Claymore minefield to fist fight with Snake in Zanzibar land, so... You know, I'm sure his body wasn't top tip after that. Need to hold it together somehow.
Just get in the elevator.
No implants on Frank. All explants, if you could even call it that. We're missing one. There you are. I don't mind that this section's in the game, you know, filler or anything. Like Jared said in his extended thoughts, yeah, shooting dudes, shooting dudes, shooting dudes. I don't care. I'm okay with it. I'm sorry you don't. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
For security purposes, the building is divided into upper and lower halves.
So that-
in unit.
Let me-
Well,
so-
it is you and
No, I'm not going to say nanomachines. I'm going to say it's because Frank Yeager is one tough son of a bitch.
the
That's
electrical
how.
panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat
Mechanically
sources
speaking,
inside
I
the
don't think
walls here.
nanomachines were introduced until the early 2000s. Because the subject wasn't even discussed in Metal Gear or Metal Gear 2. I actually remember them. Whoops. I actually remember nanomachines being talked about in medical science and science fiction as early as the mid-90s. So for them to actually make their way into a game around that time is completely plausible. Tiny machines. Tiny machines! Whoopsie daisy.
There should be an electrical panel nearby.
Come on.
Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Did Will Wheaton go to freaking Chipotle and get like tomatillo red sauce on his burrito or something?
Good. One down, 2 to go. Keep
You know,
at it
it's
right.
so funny about Will Wheaton, seeing him grow up on Star Trek Next Generation and then, you know, have him be who he is on Twitter now is just, it's really something else.
There should be an electrical panel
You know, he's
nearby.
all grown
Use
up,
your
he's
enhanced
a dad,
AR to locate it.
he's an author, he's risen above his, Trekkiedom.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
You know, I'm actually surprised Rose wasn't in this game. I do feel that she felt a little forced
Headed your way, Raiden.
to be injected into MGS4, but then again, I didn't call her that much, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I'm not saying she felt out of place. It was just like, we need to have another character in here for the sake of her being in here, and let's go and have Rose because everybody still hates her from the last game. But
That's
you know,
my
if you
boy.
understand the situation that she was put in, I think you'd be a little crying too. Otacon is not in this game. None of the cast from MGS 1 is in here. So no Meryl, no Snake, no Otacon. Although I will say Doctor has some of the mannerisms that Otacon does. Particularly, he shares the exact same animation that Otacon does for putting his glasses back up. I know Konami's been accused from time to time for recycling their animations. That's one of them for sure. Yeah, I remember when that was introduced, Domino, that I was like, are you for serious? Okay, see this guy here? He only shows up if you stealth kill everybody in this level. And the reason why that matters is he has one of those data ID arms. So... Really? You went into alert mode over that? Okay, buddy. I mean, it's impossible. You can't. You can't get to him without him seeing you. So it's not like it matters that much.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head
You
back
know-
to the gate.
You know, Nero, I really don't think they would ever kill Snake on camera, and even if it was one of those sacrificial deaths, I don't even think they would do that just because he's too big of a deal. Not just in the franchise, but in the gaming consciousness in general. I mean, I was 5 when the first game came out, and I played it at my friend Cody Freer's house on the NES. Now, granted, that wasn't the one that's actually canon, but still, I knew who Snake was. And of course, my dad thought I was talking about Snake Plissken, and he was like, "When did you see Escape from New York?" Because I think that was on home video at the time. Any more? No, and you know what? There was a rumor going around that if your PS3 clock was set exactly 6 months to the day from when MGS4 gets released, that there was a funeral ceremony for Snake. Of course, it ended up being completely untrue, but I was like, I don't want to check. I don't want to find out. I don't want to know. 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 And it was quickly debunked by everybody. Now this guy is not possible to Oh crap! You know what? Let's see what happens. I can stand an A, but I learned something. Don't try to dive kick that guy. Ah, it's terrible. I'm not gonna waste the time to redo that though. We got more important things. Raiden, should I know?
Well,
We're supposed to compare most editions.
Doctor.
I do.
they're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy. Bullseye!
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it. I enjoy brawlers.
You do not have to fight.
Oh yes, I do. Shut up.
Right. Try and keep moving.
Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. Do what I want. Security.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
And if astute viewers are reminded, this is the last place that I said, and the ninja run keeps things nice, quick, and fast, and I proceeded to stop moving. So, Don, if you're still watching, really don't care so much about the sliders anymore. Is getting through this section so I can get to the next data mine, the last data mine. Get out of my face.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be
1,
put to use.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like a fox.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you.
Oh, come on! I was nowhere close to that impact.
Right.
Crap.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you.
Oops, there goes my chance for an S rank.
Good, right. What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me.
Oh, crap.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much
Whatever.
easier for you. Good, Rider. Yes.
Nowhere close to the impact, and I still got knocked down. Whatever. Oh, that hurts so bad.
Right away's up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished and you should
I got
a jet attack.
Oh, there's some
Not that I thought I have
great
element now.
And that was a pretty big fluke. I never have that much of a problem, but whatever. Worst things could happen. I could totally miss the data mine thing, and that'd be pretty shitty. I'll make up for it here in a second. And watch out for the two with the RPGs. That's not the one I wanted to go for. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it. Climb the side of the building, they said. It'll be easier, they said. Indeed, Nero. Boom. Give me my S rank. Like a fox. Is there any more in this? Oh, there is. Okay. Now! Watch in total amazement as I get through this part of the game completely undetected. With ninja moves.
Good, Raiden. Very good. The main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
The Pedialyte would be much funnier because Pedialyte is a product intended for children.
Ah, they found you!
I'm sorry, I have to do that over again. That's terrible. You'll see what I meant to do in a second. That's not embarrassing at all. Now the impact of that single part right there is completely lost all the momentum it had.
The main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there.
Dag-nabbit.
The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
Why isn't it? Oh, there it is. That was weird. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay, so what I think happened was the collision detection of that umbrella got in the way. Because normally you're able to jump right in the air and have the XC... Okay, I wasn't far enough away. Because normally you can either let the prompt show up on its own, or you can do it in midair and let the trigger happen. Can I... Nope. So here's what we're gonna do. That's what was supposed to happen with the last guy. We're gonna wait for that guy on the left to about face on his patrol before heading up on the pagoda. And now we go. And I do apologize for those of you who were here this time last week watching the same levels. Well, it just happened to work out that way that the last two levels with the collectibles I need were and the 2 episodes you saw last week where I was derping around, so... Sorry it worked out that way, but hopefully with the improvement of skill, you're seeing some things that you can apply to your own playthroughs in the future. I mean, what a difference a week can make in terms of everything. That's a good point, Domino. Thank you. Yes, Tovarich! I don't even know what that means. Does anybody know what Tovarich means? It sounds like a compliment. Derp, derp, derp. Anything else? There's one there. Son of a Tovarich! Somehow I don't think that's it, but that's still pretty funny. Oh, I got that one. There, A. Super happy pagoda time. Oh, it's Comrade? Oh, okay. Sounds Russian. I guess that's because
All
Boris
right.
is.
Follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
Checkpoint!
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
No,
What
if it
then
more.
I from the use you can after.
Well. Okay, it's this part with the elevator, whereas the last data thing is.
You can reach the server room
It's a
via the
drop
freight
from
elevator just ahead.
one of the enemies. You got this Johnny McDouchebag here that I gotta wait. You think Raiden stole Wolverine's outfit? Well, who knows?
Get off! Bullseye!
Oh, surprise!
Get off!
Excellent. Very well done.
Give him a stealth bonus. I do like the way this game works. I hope if Platinum gets another chance to do another one in the future, that they give you 2 options to either go in cutting crazy or go stealth, but still give you the ability to get the same rewards for both. I'm just tired of Assassin's Creed in general. People are acting like it's the best thing ever, and I really struggled to find the appeal after the way the stories turned out. Because, you know, like, gameplay is what'll get your attention. And it's what makes the game worth playing. But if I don't have any motivation by not having a goddamn care about what's gonna happen to everybody, then what am I gonna do? I've got 2 of them, Domino, and I'm ready to give them the heave-ho.
Look up, Reiten.
Oh no, not another freight platform. Anything but that.
Look out! Incoming!
I cut you to pieces. Oh, they're Christmas presents? Well, you know what? I can't fault them for that because that's actually kind of thoughtful. Oh, too late. I'll take a data core. See, the parkour to me was the initial attraction for it, and then games like Prototype came out that I felt did a better job just by watching. And just to be clear, I played the crap out of the playable version of Assassin's Creed that was at the 2007 Managers Conference. It's not like I haven't sit down and played it. It felt alright. It's just the gameplay is kind of like the bread in a sandwich, and the story is the meat and the cheese. It doesn't sound like the meat and the cheese holds up. I don't know, I could be wrong. This could be definitely one of those things I was talking about doing a weekly vlog. Okay, it's in one of these guys, and I don't know. Basically, what all the things I've been screw you, buddy. I love tacos, Domino. Okay, so one of these guys that drops down on this platform, they've got this little the data thing, and I don't know what triggers it.
The platform is losing speed. Scheiße, the tripods are interfering.
Now I just gotta destroy enough of them to...
Do not let them block the elevator.
Dang it. You know what, at this point I really don't care. I just want the stupid thing to show up. If it's this guy, then it's supposed to show up after one of them dies. I don't know. Okay, so we got more. Oh, more guys are showing up. Bigger and heavier guys, so maybe it's one of the bigger guys, huh? Oh, it was! Alright. Okay, so you just gotta wait them out. Alright, let's catch up to the platform. And of course the tripods are gonna try to stop me. Ooh, drama! Kaboom! Well, that was worth it. I kinda don't care what happens on my rank now. I'll take that. Take that for the trouble of getting a B. See, like, even the guide made it sound like it was really hard to get to. And just because it was really late at night and I didn't feel like looking at the guide, I went to YouTube and it was like, it's really hard to get, it's dropped randomly. Well, it doesn't look like it's dropped randomly, it looks like one of those big guys just drops it. Ah, man, I want another Monkey Island game. Telltale did that franchise right because so many of them worked on some of the Monkey Island games. Yeah, one of some other great games that have you playing as pirates. Holy crap. Forgot about these gorilla dudes. Gladly take it. I really don't care what happens at this point. Although I do want to see if I can try to beat Jetstream Sam on the first try. It's easier if when he comes at you, you have a chance of grabbing either the top panel of his defensive shield or the bottom panel. If he grabs the top panel, it is so much easier to take him out. And I'll show you why. And this strategy does not change on higher difficulty levels. So what I can show you here today will work on your playthroughs at home. So if you want to get that achievement for defeating... I'm sorry, I said Jetstream Sam. I mean Sundowner. Oh yeah, this box right here, it doesn't show up on the augmented reality, but there's a VR computer right here. A little bit further down here, hold up. Well, anyways... Oh, the computer's not there anymore. Or is it? Nope, it's gone. Well, anyways, there's... Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a VR computer in that crate. Oh yeah, Sid Meier's Pirates. That was really good. Yeah, they had it on PC, and then they ported it to Xbox, and I think they did it to Wii as well.
The server rooms ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What
Yeah,
if
that's
they're VR?
Sid Meier's
And
Pirates.
I'm here.
So if he wants a fight, I wish he'd...
Well, if I...
Well, if...
And then there was Pirates of the Black Cat for the Xbox, and that was terrible. It was like one of those, look at this launch title that's really more of a tech demo for pixel shaders. Alright, it's time for a rematch boss fight.
What? This troll? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
Oh, come on. You could parry all those shots, by the way. Quickly get in the center of the room, because it's time for, not as a hard fight as before, but still a fight nonetheless with Monsoon.
And a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Always do the offensive defensive when he throws his grenades, because those red phosphorus grenades at that close proximity will hurt you, and that will kill any chance you have at getting the S rank on this fight. But I already lost that with Mistral, so quite frankly at this point I really don't care. I just wanted to get that data mining. Oh, come on. Totally blocked that. Zack and Wiki, that's a good pirate game too. Holy crap, Rogue Galaxy. Oh man, that game suffered from bad timing all over the place. That was the year after Square Enix released
Just look how you turned out.
Dragon's Quest VIII.
Running it in the real world.
And Sony picked up the publishing rights for it. And they're like, oh, everybody loves Dragon Quest VIII so much. They should get this. And it was a good game, but it came out at the same time in the fall as all the next-gen games did for the 360, and it was just quickly forgotten because it had almost the same gameplay mechanics as Dragon Quest VIII.
They enjoy it, though. We give their pleasure center.
He said pleasure center.
Every time.
That's dirty.
Plus, they get a shiny new body.
And you can't skip this part, it's annoying. You can skip this part. And you can go ahead and fight him, but no, you're going to turn around and go back to where you fought the copies, because guess what? It's time for a battle! Whoop. Oh, come on. Well, for the most part, the few cutscenes that are actually rendered in engine, you can skip them. You just can't skip that one because it's like, I don't know why. Whoops. Oh yeah, Skies of Arcadia, another great pirate game. Vice. Vice is great. Especially if you recruit him in Valkyria Chronicles, the one of the 9 PlayStation 3 games I own. Now, there's a data store cube over there where those elevators are, and you get it by going the other way across this platform, the other side, just following it to the left, but I already got it. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right, Domino, I forgot about that. Both the top Metal Gears. Interesting, though. Whoop. And if you want the tearing away at the disguise achievement, there's those 2 little bastards. I wonder if I can lob it over. Oh yeah. Oh, that counts? Come on now. There we go. Whee! Catch! Ah, screw you too. Alright. Let's see if I get lucky with Sundowner here. And show you a quick and easy way to hopefully beating him.
You can be cooler than that, Jack.
Oh, perfect. And you go into cut mode and take the 2 off the top. And then he's going to go and put shields up. And then you cut vertical. And then he cut the 2 on the bottom. And then cut vertical again, quickly. Otherwise, he will disappear. And that's how you get rid of Sundowner's shields. Now, you'd think this part would get really hard, but guess what? It doesn't. The only real difficulty comes from the fact that this helicopter is attacking you. So what you do is, you take care of it as soon as it gets within range. That's the real trick, though. I suppose I could go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna have to do that, because it's not... Too late, I got hit. Oh well. Normally that thing gets, close enough for you to, actually attack it with your... You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the easy way out, because that's stupid. That's never happened before. Anyways, after you take down his shield, the helicopter's gone. Look how hard that was. I guess the best thing to do is to just have your rocket launcher ready before going into the fight and just make the switch. But there have been seriously times that you can just go over and do the dive kick right into the helicopter and take it down right away. But we'll see what happens. Now for this part, stick in the lower left. Oh, for... Those pillars are randomly generated. Anyway, just stay in the lower left corner. Just keep mashing the X button. The slider will fire missiles. And I did not notice this until I made the accidental discovery on a playthrough, that if you press X, the slider does shoot missiles. So just stay in the lower left-hand corner and just keep firing missiles, and you'll actually get through this no problemo. And for those of you who didn't know about that, don't feel bad, because the game doesn't tell you. And all 13 pages of the manual, 9 pages of it in a foreign language, it doesn't tell you that there either. And just press Y and B, because that's what it always is for this part. And he'll pray to his Lord. And cut him to pieces. It's hamburger time. Yeah, it learned me.
It's over.
Yeah, I assume you have to get a higher combo to get an S rank on him. Because I can't get an S rank on
What happened?
Monsoon, Sundowner, the hell's his name? Jetstream Sam, or the final boss, because I think I'm killing them too quickly without making combos. So, yeah, if you can catch Sundowner if you grab the top part of his shield, you can totally do that consistently. I've done that on every difficulty level, and it does not change. So if you get the pattern down for doing a no damage run on one difficulty level, it'll carry over for the others. They may do multiple strikes, but their attacks are exactly the same, so, you know. Hey! Data mining! Stun Blade! That's funny, I thought you got that for doing all the VR missions. Well, look at that. Infused with 2 million volt current, this unique sword is capable of temporarily shutting down the interface of a cyborg's brain or using a UG's optical... Highly effective as conventional. Well, that's all great. So we're gonna buy that. No, we're not gonna equip it. That's stupid. The wooden sword I've already got. The wooden sword's right here. That's what everybody was telling me. It's like, oh, you get the wooden sword for completing VR missions, and I'm like, I think they made a change between the game getting released and the printing of all the materials, because I got the wooden sword by finding all 5 of the men in boxes. So I haven't done a single VR mission yet. So I seriously thought you got the stun blade for doing all the VR missions. So I wonder what I'm missing. Whoops, don't have enough. We'll wait. High frequency long sword. Okay, that's what you get. Whoa, I don't want the wooden sword. What the hell is that? Alright, Nero, bye-bye. Tweeties, you exit. So, got this mofo completely maxed out. Okay, so it's the long sword that's in there. That really doesn't leave me with a lot of achievements left for... Oh, I'm at 800 already? Wow. Yeah, but I gotta tell you, these no damage ones, they are tough if you do not know how to parry. I did see a video online of a guy using one of the Mad Catz Tournament Edition arcade sticks and playing it that way, and then setting the X button to turbo, so that way the only thing you had to do was worry about pointing it in the direction of the attacks. I could see how that would work. But the game doesn't seem to take any pittance on anybody. So they already have DLC achievements listed for VR missions, so it makes me wonder how long those VR missions for the PS3 are going to stay exclusive. So set a high score on every VR mission, complete every VR mission. Lightning God Story Mode Revengeance, all with S ranks. I think we'll do a stream on that one. I think that'll be fun trying to figure it out for all the other bosses after Mistral, because I can do that to her. It's all the other ones that I'm having trouble with. Acquire all customization items. Well, that's going to require me finishing the VR. Man, amateur radio operator, I am not looking forward to that. That's so many hours of listening to Coda conversations. So, tell you what, we got 10 minutes left. Let's go ahead and finish Escape from Denver.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right.
And then buy upgrades and then call it a night.
Out of Denver.
And funny enough, that'll actually leave us exactly where we were this time last week. So, funny how that works out. And run! Give me my S rank. I'm rich, biatch.
Raiden, are you all right?
I can't. You just
And what?
get up. Yeah. Guess up a lot of.
But if you...
I know.
Geckos. Or if you consult the technical manual according to Otacon, the code name is Irving. Maintain your patrol.
Get off!
Big Salad, another one of my old co-workers. He is actually a writer in Hollywood now. He was actually a part of the on the writing team for Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Very proud of him. All of my employees have gone on to have more success than me. Ooh. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, you're going that way. So be it. Oh yeah, funny story. If you attack this trash can, that's where one of the data mine chips comes from. So, for those of you who do not have all of them, there's one right there. And
Get off!
dude, I like the Michael Bay Transformers movies.
Very well done.
Like, the first one's obviously the best. The second one was just like mindless nonsense of, you know, Autobots beating the shit out of Decepticons. I like that, but the story was like kind of weak. And then of course you had Dark of the Moon, which was definitely better than the second, but not as good as the first. So, you know, it's okay. I'm alright with it. Kind of like the same way the Dark Knight Rises, where it was better than Batman Begins, but not as good as the Dark Knight. So, alright. Now run around the perimeter because there's guys on the roof with guns. Some of them have rocket launchers. Can't have that. Bring them down to our level. And then proceed to cut them into cheeseburger, hamburger. Oh, come on. Holy crap. Well, that was scary. And besides, you know, even if you don't have a very high opinion of the Michael Bay Transformer movies, you know, not everybody gets hit with the lucky stick and gets to work on a dream project for their first time working in Hollywood, you know. Some people have to do some pretty humbling work before they get that big thing, so, you know, to work on a Michael Bay film as your first assignment is a pretty big deal, so, you know, I will give him that for sure. Okay, now this part, you could actually sneak through, if you can call this part sneaking, because you're throwing grenades at everybody. I was locked, whatever. You know what, screw it. It's the part at the bottom of the hill here. That's the actual ranked battle. And... no. This part sucks because of these sliders. Oh, at the left. Or not.
Get off!
Whoa! Figure out how that just happened. Okay, how about I actually go to the ones that I want to fight, but you go and direct me in a completely different direction. Whatever. It's my fault for not locking on. Boom!
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark that.
Okay, this part's kind of tough. 'Cause there is a civilian down here. Alright! This is not a ranked section. It's just I don't like... I remember feeling guilty this time last week that I couldn't save this guy, so... But now I know. And it never occurred to me. Oh no, he died anyway. Damn it. Well anyways, use the EM... You know what it was? It's because I didn't throw it far enough and it didn't disable both of the guys, but that's the trick what you do there. You can try to kill the guy that's standing right where I am right now, but the problem with that is that the little mech that's down there has a laser sight that's following you around. So you really just got to get as close as you can without the sight following you. And then from there, go ahead and throw an EMP grenade at it.
Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
And you want to keep going because guess what? There's an APC that shows up and you will get run over. You know what, in this whole game I've never tried cutting a fire hydrant. No water? I'm disappointed. And then there's this poor unfortunate guy right here. Hey look, it's the tech demo from E3. Whoa, crap.
Enemy behind you.
Well, I'm only gonna get an A on... Oh wait. Nope, not even an A now. Gotta get one. And no damage. Certainly didn't do that. So I was too busy derping around with melons. Yeah, that cost me dearly. All because I wanted to cut melons. Because I was like, E3.
You have have escaped the pursuit?
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Your mom funds it. Yeah. Real men squeeze melons. Screwed up on the last one. Whatever. Stunblade. Ooh. Not enough to max that out. Let's see how far I can get with the... Oof. Definitely not enough here either. Because the next one's going to be at least 30,000, yeah. $12,000? Are you serious? Whew. Well, I shouldn't be surprised. Almost everything else is like that, too. Did I max out Armor Breaker? Indeed I did. Okay, so. This they got done. This actually helped. Getting this guy maxed out helped out the first mission where you're fighting the Metal Gear Ray quite a bit. So, actually, you know, what does the original body look like compared to the... Is it just the visor? Oh no, there's some changes to his shoulder and the chest plate. He's also kind of slimmer here too. The visor's different as well. But it is what it is. Well, that will do it for tonight. Oh. Well, fine. Be that way. Oh, come on. Show you what's for. Oh, not enough range. I bet we are. Oh, come on. Whoa. I'm just clearly not paying attention tonight. Because it's not what I'm trying to go for this time. I'll put on a real show for you guys for S rank. I can usually get through Sam without hitting anything. Playtime's over! Okay, that's it for real. Ooh, was that enough to buy an upgrade? Buy one upgrade. 112,000 credit upgrade. Well, gosh dang it, had I known that I was gonna get the stun blade, I wouldn't have bought all those custom armors. See what you made me do, Domino? Yeah, there's nothing else I can do right now. Well, that's gonna do it. It wasn't me, it was Frank. Blame Frank Yeager. That's a terrible thing to say. Shing. Well, you know what, let's take a closer look real quick. At the collections here. What hentai? What are you talking about? Oh, it's concept art. I always wonder what these things were. I just never bothered to check. I'm a big dummy. Spoiler alert. I can totally see where they got this design from. It almost looks like a Peace Walker when it's in quadruped mode. Sunny! I'm so glad she made an appearance. She was such a cool character from Guns of the Patriots. Monsoon, that son of a bitch. George tried to listen to him with the subtitles turned off, so... The guard with the comic book. Oh, so kawaii. Well, okay, that'll do it for me. I've got a midterm tomorrow, so I've got a handful more things that I need to study for. My study guide's finished. It's just that, well, gosh darn it, I'm really proud of the grade that I've gotten this class so far, and I don't want to screw it up. So, that being said, I bid you all good night, and maybe we'll do something on Wednesday, because the rest of the week, as far as my other classes goes, are relatively light, and they don't seem to really care that much because spring break is next week. So we shall see. And I bid you all adieu. Have a good night. Like, share, tweet, subscribe, all that fun stuff on the bottom. If there happens to be any new viewers out here this evening on Unistream, my fellow G1s, I thank you so much, and good night, and see you on the flip side.